Hello everyone and welcome to another Saturday sipping session with me, Sara, aka Cwîn y Gwîn from Vin Van Caerdydd, and today I'm joined by the very special Steven, aka Kiwi Steve. Kiwi Steve. Hello.
Hello.
You okay?
It's nice to be here in our home.
In our home. So Steve, for those who don't know, is my right-hand man in everything really. He's always there behind the scenes in events, setting up behind the scenes with admin-y stuff, and behind the scenes making sure I don't go completely mental.
And tasting.
And yeah, more than anything, he's always there to taste the wines. And I think he was a bit offended actually that I hadn't asked him to do a video.
It's a little bit miffed.
Yeah, sorry. You're always around. You always get to try the wine.
That's true, I do try the bulk of the wines.
Yeah, so, but there we go. So today we're going to do our tasting with Kiwi Steve. And in line with the kiwiness, we're going to choose one of our brand new sexy Kiwi Pinot Noirs that we have on offer. This is the New Press Pinot Noir. The New Press is a kind of a relatively new wine producer in the wine world, and the first series of the New Press catalogue focuses on the main grape varieties in New Zealand, which are of course
Sauvignon Blanc.
Yes.
And Pinot Noir.
And Pinot Noir, which we have here. That's the Pinot Noir I was just talking about. So this is from Marlborough, New Zealand.
The most famous wine region in New Zealand, I would have thought.
And the largest.
Yeah, and mainly known for its Sauvignon Blanc.
Yes.
So yeah, this is going to be a really interesting Pinot Noir. A lot of Pinot Noir in New Zealand you'll hear comes from the south, like further south where it's cooler, Central Otago. But Marlborough is also really famous for its Pinot Noir.
Yeah, exactly. So the region that grows the grapes for this particular wine is in the Wairau Valley, it is Wairau.
Yeah, it's Wairau Valley, yeah.
You've got to check with the pronunciation of these things. Wairau Valley region along the, the Opawa River. The Opawa River. So the Opawa River starts in the Wairau Valley region, goes down the valley, kind of goes through some of the eastern suburbs of Blenheim.
Blenheim. That's
Doing
not
really
even a Maori word.
Blenheim. Why put an H if it's silent? Anyway, Blenheim. Oh, I quite like the word now, Blenheim. Anyway, and it joins in with other things, and then it ends up in Big Lagoon, which is near Cloudy Bay. And loads of people know about Cloudy Bay, obviously, because you can get their Sauvignon Blancs from Tesco's, I believe.
Yes. Yeah.
If you do like a Sauvignon, so we don't actually have the New Press Sauvignon, but we do have two different Sauvignon Blancs from Marlborough. We have one from Wairau Valley, where it's slightly cooler. So this Sauvignon Blanc we've done a video about this, so you can go back and you can watch it, but it's kind of nice and minerally and quite green, similar to European styles of Sauvignon. And then we've got a brand new one as well that was Awatari Valley I was talking about. And Wairau Valley. I'm getting my valleys confused.
They're very close.
I need my map. Where's my map?
Where's my map?
Then yeah, we've got, so the newest one is from Wairau Valley. And this is more kind of your standard Marlborough kind of Kiwi style of Sauvignon with more tropical fruits and guava and that kind of thing. So head online if you want to taste some of these. But so this one,
the red.
Yeah, do you want to just kind of stick your nose in?
Dive straight in?
Yeah, go for it. So this is 100% Pinot Noir. So we're expecting a real kind of pure expression of the varietal. So you'll hear this a lot, and this basically means it's easier to tell if the grapes are actually decent grapes because it's just 100% one grape variety. If you throw in lots of different things, there's nothing wrong with a blend, by the way. I think blends are can be outstanding because you can measure exactly how much fruit, how much tannin, exactly how much of this, that and the other you put in a bottle, and you can create an outstanding wine. But you can't hide anything if you're using 100% varietals. So yeah, just putting that out there. The colour is really nice actually.
It's like a really dark purple.
I'll need some
really
white.
Red. Yeah.
Nice and bright. Oh wow, it's really intense on the nose, isn't it?
Huge on the nose, yeah. big punchy flavours on the nose. Cherry and
lots of cherry, classic cherry.
It's like pepper, black pepper, quite spicy.
There is a bit of spice there. That's probably from the oak aging, but we'll find out. It's a bit floral as well. It's almost like, oh, there's a fly. Go away. The fly wants the wine.
The fly's keen as well.
The fly's coming for the wine. It's like Parma violets.
Yeah.
Or something.
It's almost as counts for the colour as well.
Yeah. Right. Let's have a taste.
Let's have a go.
That's really juicy, really vibrant, really fresh.
It's so intense on the nose, but it's so smooth and
It's not as intense fruit wise on the palate. It's more like really fresh, almost tart red fruits on the palate. So you can smell like the intensity of the smell is really prominent.
Lingering aftertaste. That's it. Yeah, like dark fruits like boysenberry or something like that. That's quite tart.
It's nice, really, really nice. So that it's got that lovely acidity as well, because the great thing about Marlborough is that you've got long, drawn out daylight. So you've got all the time to ripen the fruits, and that's where you get that intensity of flavour and the intensity of aromas. And then at night the temperature just drops, doesn't it? So it's really, really cool in the evening. So you can retain that acidity, and that's what gives you the nice balance. So it's not overly jammy or too intense without much complexity. And that's why Pinot Noir grows so well in New Zealand, really, isn't it?
This you could quite comfortably drink a bottle of this, couldn't you? This is, you had categories the other day for our tasting. This is I could polish up a bottle of this after a long day at work. What did we say it was? 12.5%. So it's not too strong.
It's so easy because the tannins are really manageable. They're quite fresh fruit tannins as opposed to oak tannins or anything else. And it's just so light. It's it's complex. It's got character. There's enough going on, but it's so easy and supple. And supple's always a weird word to use, isn't it?
It does. I know what you mean. It's nowhere near as heavy on the finish and like gluggy as you would expect it to be.
Gluggable. So if you read, actually, is it here? Yeah. On the label here it says crunchy yet supple acidity, and you will kind of see like crunchy fruits as descriptions, and that just kind of means really young, like almost tart, but just really super, super fresh. And you definitely get that from this. But we could polish off this bottle way too easily. This is almost dangerous wine.
Yeah, this is it's a little bit early in the day to be polishing off this bottle, I think. So
it is lovely though. What do you think? Would you go for it? Well, you seem to be going for it already.
It's interesting. It's not it's not at all what I was expecting. I was expecting something slightly heavier. So I love it. I'd go for this in a heartbeat. This is really nice.
Awesome. Pair this, I reckon, with like tuna, even grilled salmon. I think would go really, because it's got enough spice, a slight earthiness that would go well with. And
it would be good with cheese as well.
Fish. Yeah, charcuterie. Hit up Owen at Teak House and
pair it with some cheeses.
Yeah, because it's light enough that it wouldn't, and it's fruity enough to go with a variety of different cheeses without drowning out the taste of the cheese.
Or being too overpowering.
Just try it with lots of different things. I reckon this would go with loads of different things. It's lovely. Oh, cool. Well, there we go. So this wine, the new press Pinot Noir, 12.5%, is available at vinvancaerdydd.co.uk, and this will be available at 10% off for the next week. So take advantage of the discount and go and buy it. We
We've not got many, we're going to say.
Oh yeah, we only got 12.
12, well, 11.
11. Actually, I sold another one, so 10. We have 10 bottles left. So yeah, get yourself a bottle before we run out. We do free next day delivery. in Cardiff, and we do click and collect on Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays, and you can choose which day you want delivery, and you can choose your time slot for click and collect, so you choose when is most convenient for you. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed Kiwi Steve.
Thank you.
In our house.
In our house.
So until next week, take it easy and iechyd da.
Iechyd da.